the 5-row coaster. So you start with your slip knot, and you can make your slip knot anyhow you want. Then you chain up 4, and then you bring it back to the very beginning to form a circle. Once you have your circle, then you chain up another 2 or 3 if you want it to count. So you chain up 3, and then you make double crochets into the circles. You can start with 12, you can start with 14, but just make sure that you make enough so that you can go around all of the circle, so I can fill up the circle. Once you're done, then you're gonna join the 2 ends with a slip stitch. So just pull through and pull through the next one, and that's your row 1 done. So for row 2, you chain up 2, and then you make 2 double crochet into that same stitch, and that's because your chain up of 2 is not going to count as a double crochet. So you make 2 into the first one, and then you make 2 into the next one. So for this row, we're going to be increasing in multiples of 2. When you get all the way around, then you join with a slip stitch to the beginning. So you pull through, you go through, pull through, pull through. And when you look closely, there's 2 in each stitch. Make sure you get that. We're moving on to row 3. You chain up 2 as per usual. And for this one, we'll be increasing in multiples of 3. That means you put 2 double crochet in that same stitch where you chained up 2. And then you make 1 double crochet in the next. And then right after that, you do another 2 double crochet. I'll make it slower. So go into the next stitch and do 2 double crochets. And that's because we want multiples of 3. So we get 2 into 1 stitch. You pull through, and then you pull through. And then you go into the next stitch and you make 1 double crochet, yarn over, go in, pull through 2, pull through 2. So you do this until you get to the end. And then you join together with a slip stitch. And then if you look closely, like I said, what we're doing here is 2, 1, 2, 1. That is all there is to it, to this row. Row 4, we're increasing in multiples of 4. That means we chain up 2 at the beginning. Then we make 2 double crochet into the same stitch as the chain up of 2. Then we make 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. If you want to look closely, you see right there, you get 2 and then 1 and 1, then 2, 1, 1. So for row 4, the multiples is going to be in 2, 1, 1. And when you're done, you join it with a slip stitch at the end. And make sure your stitches are well defined. So if you look closely, row 4, like I said before, is 2, 1, 1. Row 5 is going to be the same. We chain up 2. And in the same stitch as the chain up of 2, we make 2 double crochets because we're trying to increase in multiples of 5. So we do 2 double crochets at first, and in the next 3 stitches, we're going to make 1 double crochet each. So it's going to be 2, 1, 1, 1. So that's all you need to repeat here. So if you look closely, so I got 2, then I got 1, 1, 1. So once you're done all the way around, you want to join with a slip stitch. So you push through and you pull your yarn through the first and then the second one. But the thing here, because we're not going to be continuing after this, make sure that you leave enough yarn for you to use. So pull a long tail, grab your scissors, cut it off, and then pull that yarn through. Secure it tightly. Find your needle and put your yarn through your needle and secure that yarn. Make sure it's not showing. So go in as neatly as possible, in and out once or twice. Once you're sure that it's been done properly, go in again and make sure it's secure. Grab your scissors, you cut it off. And right there you have your 5-row coaster. 3, 4, 5. That's it.